What's up, players? SoCon here. Been about a year since I've made any videos. I was streaming for a while and stopped playing, but I want to make a video real fast about the best Whirlwind build for the Barb in the current patch 2.4.1. Noticed a lot of people are still using the waist set. The waist set is, I mean, you can use it, but it is not as good as running full IK. So let's see what am I talking about when I say that. Let me run through. I think I'll run through and kill some stuff real quick. I don't know if my volume's been messed up. It's my third attempt at recording. It's been too loud, but yeah. So let me run through and kill some stuff real quick so you guys can just see. I am on T10. So I'm using the IK set. I gotta be in Wrath and Call the Ancients to have the damage bonus. You guys know that. Let me try to get away from some of these guys so you guys can see how fast stuff dies just by myself and 4 players. So I'm not sure if my Wrath wore off there, but most stuff I will kill it while passing through it, as long as I didn't charge to pass through. So all this stuff should die, right? Oh, I don't think I had one of my focus or restraints activated. But as long as focus or restraint are both activated, I should kill everything with just one pass through. As you can see, I am using the Whirlwind Dust Devils on my Whirlwind. It's a lot more damage than waste. See, I'm not in Wrath, and my damage is nothing. It's a lot more damage than waste. I initially tried waste, I have a really good waste set, right? Like a GG waste set. Like almost a perfect waste set. And I tried that as soon as, the Skullgrass came out. It just sucked, right? Like all my gears ogged for the waste set. Like, it's a pretty good waste set, all things considered. And I was like, well, maybe I'll try AK and see, those multipliers. What is that? It's like 4 times my Whirlwind from Skullgrass, and then 5 times that with IK. Like, let me see how that works out. And it's way better. It's ridiculously better. And that was with decent gear, but not like something I really focused on maxing out. Oh, did that blue didn't die? Did one of them jump out? I don't even know really. Oh, this is not paying attention here. But yeah, so I tried IK and it was a lot better. And then I've been working with I've been playing with it for a couple weeks now and hogged some of my gear with level 100 gems and stuff. And yeah, it's a lot better than any combination of the waste set really. You can run GRs with it up to about 65 to 70, start dying a little bit. And the damage, it's not the best, obviously not the best bar build, but it is this build that I'm running right now is the best Whirlwind combination. So let me exit out of let me exit out of this game, and then I'll enter a new game so I can explain the build real quick to you guys. There's a couple of reasons why it's better than the waste set. I'll just go over that real quick. So one of the reasons is you don't need to use a cooldown in any slot. So I basically have no cooldown except for the helm. So yeah, so I have 12% cooldown or whatever, and you don't need that because you're using IK, right? So the only reason why you'd use cooldown with the waste set is because you wanted to be able to use Wrath of the Berserker more. So you don't need to use Boonable Kathos, so it frees up a passive you don't need to use. It frees up 5 slots that you don't need to use cooldown in. Your gloves, both rings, both weapons. So on your gloves you can have area damage instead of cooldown. On your rings you'd probably want to have average damage or attack speed with the crit chance and crit damage. Average damage preferably, because it's just a huge damage up. and then it gets increased with the ancient items as well. And on your weapons, you can have 10% damage, area damage, and or attack speed and area damage. So Skullgrass is the key of why it makes IK better for Whirlwind now, right? So what happens there is with the waste set, you have uh, you have the Skullgrasp affecting your tornadoes that you're making. So you have 7,500% tornado damage, right? Well, if you use just IK and the Skullgrasp, and you use tornadoes on your Whirlwinds are going to do 2,400% weapon damage. It's basically what the waste set was doing, right? But it's not the majority of your damage. So you're going to have 2,400% weapon damage, tornadoes following you. And you're going to have all those extra multipliers because you have no cooldown, right? So you have 5 slots with extra damage on them, whether that's area damage, attack speed, or average damage. Now your Whirlwind, though, your Whirlwind damage is going to be 5 times what your Whirlwind damage is with the waste set. So instead of whirlwinding around for freaking, 340 times 4, what is that, 1360? Is that 1360? Yeah, 1360. Instead of whirlwinding around for 1360% weapon damage, you're doing 1360 times 5, times 5. So it's like a lot more. It's whatever 1360 times 5 is. So your whirlwind, your base whirlwind, or the damage directly around your character, is 5 times more than it is in the waste set, and it's probably more like 6 or 7 times more because you have the 5 extra damage multipliers, and then you still basically have the waste tornadoes, or the old waste tornadoes. Plus, you have an extra passive that's free. So those are the reasons why and you can test it yourself if you have all the items for IK. Uh, you know, you can use hexing pants and channeling. Obviously, you can probably get rid of some of these. If you're running solo, you could probably use Chelanics in here for some more movement speed. I might not even need Bloodshed. I could probably use movement speed on Battle Rage. But yeah, there's there's different combinations you can use to run faster, lower level GRs or T10 or bounties or whatever. There's a lot you can use with this build, but this is the best Whirlwind build for the Barbarian. If you guys have a good IK set, check it out, and enjoy. Thanks.